Hands it off. Bleyl with some room down low. He gets it back. What a save, and they score on the second chance.
Just about connecting. Again, Tornes coming out, not shooting. Back to the blue line to Bleyl. To Tornes. There's the one-timer, but it's a mile up in the air and sails back to Bleyl at the right point. He'll keep it in. Back to Tornes in front. There's the shot. They score!
Browdy behind the net. Browdy was it for Gendron. Bleyl has it at the point. Bleyl will send the puck to Lounsbury. Lounsbury in the right circle. A shot, a riser, and he scores on it. Tornes back to Bleyl. Bleyl, 1:20 left in the Moncton power play. Bleyl a shot through traffic. They score. Tommy Bleyl. A shot finds its way through, and a power play goal. And oh boy.
Bleyl moving into the dangerous area. Shot blocked in front by Gucci. Good play, Tom Bleyl. Gabe Smith in the corner, swings out. Smith centers and a shot. They score! Nico Turnes!
Own goal, tries to get it out. That one is off his stick. There's Gabe Smith, left corner now. He's got control. Leads it off in back high to the right point again. As Moncton looking to load up, there's a shot in front. They score on the rebound. In front, there's a shot towards the goal. Ronan tried to drift one to the net again. Bleyl, 35 feet away. Little pitch and catch now. Bleyl again sends it across. There's a drive in front. Rebound, scores!
Rolling puck at the blue line, kept in. Mutrin is there. Lead pass. Mercier with a bit of room to work with. Puts on the brakes. The incoming Bleyl. A shot. They score! Gabe Smith, clear face-off. I thought Denmayer might hammer that at the net. They score! Tom Bleyl. Or did Gabe Smith tip it? I believe he did. To Bleyl. We're down to 45 seconds to go. Dennoyer turns. There's the shot. Score!
Donc on doit d'abord tenir le coup. Les Wildcats ont gagné la mise en jeu. C'est Bleyl qui remet de l'autre côté à Tournaz. Tournaz se donne un angle, prend un tir, il marque.
He snaps it back to Tom Bleyl. There's the drive. They score! The return play knocked out to center by 15 Straka. Tom Bleyl takes over. Bleyl, nice move coming in. Tripped up. Fortier Gendron shoots. They score! Corner, Lachasse tried an outlet pass. Turnes back to the blue line to Mutrin. Mutrin giving it to Bleyl. Back to Tommy Bleyl. He'll step off the boards. Let quick shot go. Rebound. Gabe Smith. Another shot. Mutrin scores! Smith off the boards to Nico Turnes. Cat power play. 4-0 lead. Bleyl walks in from the blue line. In front of the net. They score! Gabe Smith. What a play! Send the puck. At the blue line, Bleyl, side of the net to Smith, a shot, they score! Gabe Smith!
Fortier Gendron to Bleyl, and it's down into the Sea Dog end. Mutran goes in hard after it against Zubek, in behind the goal, he falls to the ice. Back up the wall it comes, Bleyl, shot, scores!
By the Cats, Gabe Smith. Gabe Smith in the corner. Quickly back to the blue line to Fortier Gendron. Whips it across the blue plane. Bleyl at the net. Rebound, scores! Power play, Crown Plaza. Baton Rouge, Moncton gets the draw. Bleyl, Dennoyer. Bleyl at the top of the circle.
Par les Wildcats. Fortier Gendron tente de faire coucher le défenseur, va remettre finalement de l'autre côté à Bleyl. Bleyl, une belle feinte devant de Lille, Semène en attaque, il est de son revers, tente un tir au retour et voilà le but. Porté par le joueur des Wildcats, ces derniers vont amorcer l'attaque. Avec Tommy Bleyl avec la rondelle, va passer à Mutrin. Mutrin s'amène en attaque là, avec la rondelle, tente de déborder Lotin. Mutrin devant, il va d'un tir et voilà.
Il s'élance un tir bloqué par Boucher, rondelle qui tombe derrière le filet des Cataractes. La passe vers la ligne bleue, Diamond garde la rondelle en zone des Cataractes. Il est à la pointe droite, à l'aile pour Dennoyer. Dennoyer le gaucher, ça va au centre, il est dangereux, tire et le but.
La rondelle se retrouve derrière le filet. Va run-in. Court vers l'entlave, toujours en contrôle de la rondelle. Passe pour Bleyl, transversal, ça a touché. Le bâton doit attendre. Ensuite, passe devant le but.
Dennoyer gets the draw. Back to the blue line. Dennoyer losing his stick, but he'll pick it back up. Bleyl. Turnes. Bleyl. Dennoyer at the circle. Dennoyer across to Turnes. And they score! High over the net. It sails back to Dennoyer at the point. Bleyl. Another drive just wide. Loose puck. They score! 10 Mutrin!
To the blue line for Tornes. Here's Dennoyer. Bleyl's there as well for Moncton. Bleyl, shot through traffic, scores. Tommy Bleyl just 9 seconds in. And the puck comes now to Smith. Smith will move it to Dennoyer. Dennoyer for Bleyl, back to Dennoyer. 1:23 left in the power play. Tornes scores.
The Bears on the wing, kept in at the blue line by Bleyl. Centered by Thornborough, back to the blue line. Virgilio's at the right point. That's Bleyl at the net. Save, rebound, scores! Corner in the Newfoundland zone. Tied up by LeBerge. Gabe Smith on the other side, kept in by Bleyl. Smith in front of the net. Turnus a shot, and they score! Glove side. Veronin takes the puck off the boards, back to Bleyl. Another drive, they score! Tommy Bleyl! Breakout for the Eagles, and a pass deflected, and there's Bleyl. Up ice. He's got a full head of speed, cuts in front, Bleyl. In front, there's a shot, they score! Wow!
Gabe Smith now with it. Curls the puck back to the point. Here's Bleyl, shot through traffic, scores, redirected. Oh, he hit the crossbar. Puck comes back now to Bleyl. Bleyl will skate up over center. Tommy Bleyl legging the puck into the Eagles zone, cutting towards the net. What a move! He scores! Wow! What a goal for Tommy Bleyl. Just taking the game into his own hands, coming up the left wing. And I don't know, there was 2 inches between Toll's shoulder and the post there. Just put it right up top, and that's a special play from a special player, no doubt about it. Here's Veronin for Bleyl. Tornes, Smith out there as well. Bleyl shot for Tornes. Chance in front. Smith scores with a nice move coming in. Bleyl still with a shot. A save made by Toll. What a stop there by the Eagles goaltender on Tommy Bleyl. Now Veronin takes possession. Has Bleyl open. Here's Bleyl coming in. Shooting. Another save made by Toll. Up.
Quinn Norman, Cat power play number 4 in the queue. Bleyl with a shot. They score. Key face-off win. Bleyl again, middle of the blue line. Turnus, top of the circle. Bleyl. Turnus. Bleyl. There's the quick shot, scores! Bring in 2026. Power play will start. There's a goal off the face-off. Well, Nico Turnus, I just looked up. Tom Bleyl shot it in. It hit the backboards and came out. Hickey got over again. 2 saves there by Don Hickey. Turnus again. 5-on-3 power play. Bleyl tries high. Loose puck to Veronin. Veronin's got Gabe Smith behind the net. Back to Turnus. They score! Veronin, nice move on Pedon. Back to the blue line quickly. Across the paint. Bleyl in front. Veronin took an extra step. Centers it. They score! Swings back at the blue line. Drops it back. Bleyl racing in from the point. Stopping and turning, going the other way. Tom Bleyl. It'll be Desnoyers. Back to Bleyl, middle of the paint, at the circle, there's a rip, they score! Cats power play continues, 5-on-3 for 30 seconds, Bleyl, there's a rip by Turnus!
N'est pas content. Solide mise en échec de Vermette, mais Bleyl réussit à remettre le disque à Fortier-Gendron, s'avance, une passe pour Confoy, son tir, et le but!
Jusque dans le territoire des Wildcats, où Tommy Bleyl reprend. 50 secondes à la punition de Ewens. Bleyl en entrée de zone pour Desnoyers, sur sa droite à Mutron. Au point d'appui, Bleyl à Desnoyers. Belle passe transversale devant. Turnus le tir et le but.
No look pass, but somehow Desnoyers getting it on the wing. Bleyl a drive. Pad save. Radkoff. It's in the net. Underway. Cascading left to right with a 1-0 lead. It is a power play to get things going, and the Cats will shoot it in. Desnoyers will bust in front. There's a shot by the regiment, number 70. 4. Emile Pedon back to the blue line. Bleyl moving in with a bit of room to work with in front. They score.
Desnoyers, who has been really heating up as of late. Bleyl back on it after taking that pass to the Moncton captain. And now Bleyl top of the right wing circle, works the cross chance in front. They score a real rough one. This will pop back to Bleyl. He shoots and scores. They can't miss right.
Loose puck in the corner. Gabe Smith is there. Quickly back to Fortier-Gendron. Across the paint. Bleyl. There's the drive. They score!
Control. Moncton stays with their power play. Back mid blue line. Bleyl with a drive. Tipped in front. They score. Manager, president for the Charlottetown Islanders. Through center ice. Bleyl zigs and zags, and in over he comes. Wide open off the far side. Is Smith in front. They score. Aaron tries to angle the puck back in again. In behind the Moncton goal. Outlet feed onside. Here's Turnus breaking it now to the goal and in. Fire score!
Oui, il a regagné au vestiaire. Maheu est allé frapper dans le bureau, Martin.
Ben oui.
Victoire
des Wildcats. Assez décousu, effectivement, dans ce début de deuxième. C'est Bleyl qui a renvoyé devant pour Mercier, vers Bleyl. Bleyl qui se porte à l'attaque à Cornfort en option. Bleyl avec le 10, la transversale, le tir.
1-1 tie. Bleyl gets it across the blue line under pressure. Ted Mutrin back to Tommy Bleyl, middle of the paint. At the circle, Desnoyers, side of the net, play in front to Gabe Smith. They score! On the wall, Gabe Smith. 1 minute remaining in the second period. The Cats are up 2-1. Here they come in front of the net to the shot. They score! Turnus back to Bleyl. At the top of the circle, Desnoyers. Fading back, Bleyl takes the puck. There's the shot, the rebound, they score! Joe from Sweden gets it in. Tommy Bleyl totally got him on the reverse. There's a long stretch pass. It's Mercier's turn. A shot, they score! Gabe Smith back to the blue line to Bleyl once again. Another drive in front. It's in the net, they score! Here come the Cats through center. Lovely pass to Bleyl. Desnoyers on the wing. A drop pass to Bleyl in front of the net. Whoa! Radkoff robbing Mercier on that deflection. It was sailing into the right of the net, it looked like. What a right pad save by Radkoff. Bleyl at the blue line. Moves into some open ice. The toe drag. They score! Wow! Tommy Bleyl! Are you kidding me again?
Oh my goodness, Marty. What a play there by our number 16, Tommy Bleyl. This guy is unbelievable.
Victor Tigre. 12-4 over the Islanders last night. Tommy Bleyl in the middle of the ice. There's a rip. They score! Won't shoot. Dishing it off to Fortier-Gendron. Desnoyers slides in on the wing to Bleyl. Tommy Bleyl trying to get a shot. Moves to some open ice. Comes in. There's the drive. They score! What a shot! Tommy Bleyl! This will wheel back in the corner. Teddy Mutrin. Mutrin back to Nico Turnus. Back to Tommy Bleyl. Bleyl to Turnus. The drive. They score! Off the Carter pad. It'll come back to Bleyl at the blue line. Tommy Bleyl at the net, side of the net. They were looking for an open man. Turnus